Before the age of the twilight set upon the gods, a legend rose to claim his place among them. And even though Kratos sat on the throne as the new god of war, he was haunted by visions of his family. A family he himself murdered. But the hands of death could not defeat him. The sisters of fate could not control him. And on this day, the man, the legend, Kratos, will have his revenge.
The God of War is back, and he's looking better than ever in this remastered edition of the PlayStation 3 classic, first released back in 2010.
Zeus! Your son has returned! I bring the destruction of Olympus!
Mechanically, not much has changed in the PS4 remake. It just looks better than ever before. The remastered version has full 1080p support and runs at a smooth 60 frames per second. But you still follow Kratos, the ghost of Sparta himself, in the thrilling conclusion to the now classic God of War trilogy. Will Kratos get his revenge on the gods? What the hell do you think, man? It's Kratos for the gods' sakes. The first God of War game was made on the PS2 back in 2005, and since then the series has truly made an incredible impact on the industry, because at its core, it's a platformer. Yes, you may have unprotected adulterous sex with another man's wife, and decapitate and or amputate your fair share of Greek mythology-themed creatures. And yes, you may even get the chance to pun a good amount of Baxters. No, you really should, that's an achievement. But you're still pulling your levers, you're still solving your puzzles, and of course, you're still jumping from platform to platform, and I love it. If you never played the series before, first off, shame on you, but sadly you're not going to get too much out of the story as far as where Kratos has come from. There is a big revelation at the very end, and throughout this game, Kratos makes his intention of what he's doing right now perfectly clear.
Kratos, do I mean nothing to you?
You were a means to an end, Gaia, nothing more.
But I must face Zeus. The Titans must take down Olympus.
No! This is my war, not yours.
You may even get a little insight as to why, but if you want to really figure out why the hell everyone's pissed off at Kratos, I suggest playing the previous games. Or you could read it online, or even better yet, watch it on YouTube. The story in the God of War series is great and very important, but like I said, if you haven't played the other games in the series, you're going to be missing out on a few things that were big plot points in the previous games. But rest assured, you can get right into the combat, which is polished to perfection and straightforward. You kill enemies, you upgrade your weapons, find items to extend your life and magic meter, and you do it all over again. It's so satisfying because there's so many ways to dispose of those who stand in your way. Combos are easy to pull off and look amazing. You can even switch between weapons and items with a flick of a wrist. It is fun switching between your weapons mid-combo, but when I played through in the harder difficulties, I just stuck with the Blades of Exile, and I was just fine. God of War 3 is epic. The scale, the scope of this game is truly unmatched. After playing this, I guarantee you'll feel like a badass. You may even start displaying Kratos-like mannerisms in your day-to-day life, and you know what? That's okay. If you missed out on the PS3 like I did and have played the first two games in the series, or you want to play an action-packed game with some stellar visuals, check out God of War 3. Whatever you do, make sure you catch up on the story before the next title in the series comes out, because that one looks like it will be amazing also.